is we'll jump to bird or lift into bird. Instead of regular bird, I'm going to bring my feet a little down towards her knees, but not on the knees, right? This makes her torso heavier. The point of this exercise is to create constant participation from the flyer as well as the base. So there's constant tension here. So I want you to get used to this feeling and kind of play around with it. Bring your toes up and back and then squat. So this creates a tension that you can't do in bird, because if you're in bird, the flyer is on your hips balanced, and we don't want that for the warm-ups. We want constant tension in both arms. So bend, push. I'm trying to keep my elbows and shoulders stacked. And do a few of those, okay? So warm up with that. Wrists feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'd also like for you guys to try going onto side star, if you have this down. Going from there, and then also doing pushes. And keep the arm here for support, okay? So get your one-legged strength really solid. It's hard. If anything, just get down a little and push. And it's hard for the flyer to hold this too. Hands. Beautiful. And back. On the hip. There you go. Back to bird. There it is. And then last thing I want you to do today is couch. So couch means that she's going to face me. So I'm getting this foot here and this foot here. We're getting into like a side couch here. And then I want you guys to practice pressing. Use this for support, but help but don't hold. Press your flyer. Get your legs engaged. You'll find for couch that most of her weight is on your hip. These are the warm-ups, okay? So once you get a good amount of weight on your hips and you feel like all her weight's on your hips, you can do it with one foot, okay? Like that. I want you to practice your one-legged pressing strength today, okay? Good. All right, that's the warm-up. This is what we'll teach today, okay? So use that warm-up if you want to warm up your body before you jump into doing stuff. I always find it really, really important to do that. To let your body know, hey, we're about to really work hard. Because a lot of this stuff is a lot of like one single-legged stuff. It's more dynamic. So first thing I want you to try today is bird to straddle, okay? So get to bird. Let's demonstrate it first, okay, Mandy? And I'm also going to demonstrate first the falls. I love approaching it that way. So you could fall this way for sure. Right in the head, back here. So we're going to, it's great to have mats, but also if you're falling backwards and you can't see, tuck your chin in so you don't hit the base's head, and also so you don't hurt your neck. So tuck your chin in. And again, we always help, but we don't hold on to the wrists. Because Mandy, as the flyer, can let go of my hands at any time. Okay? Come on, son, go away. Okay. So we help, but we don't hold, okay? I want you to get to here. Let's just demonstrate it first. Beautiful, Mandy. Very pretty. Beautiful. Let's go back to bird. Let me know how this wrist feels, okay? Okay. Again. Nice push. Okay. Now we'll break it down for everybody, okay? You can do this. You can totally do this, okay? So the first thing I want you to notice is the hand placement. We don't grab bird hands anymore. We grab star hands. Like jumping the star, the same. It's right hand on the right hand, right? Because right here I'm right, left, correct? I'm right, my right, her left, opposite. We're both same hand on the same side. So right to right, left to left. Yes, that's great. I think that's the best angle. I always learn from that angle. That's why I film it from that angle. So here, yeah. Yes. So the hand that's near my knees is this hand right here. It's my left hand, so I'm turning in this direction. Okay? I bring my foot into side stir, where it's on the side hip. I don't go shallow here. I go wrap all the way around there because she gets onto that hip side. I switch she stays there. She presses a lot on this hand, this right hand. The hand that's the opposite. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep making you use this hand. On the hand that's opposite of the leg that you have weight on. So if the weight is on this side, if her body weight's on this side of my foot, then we're pressing on this side of the hand. It's always a diagonal balancing that's going on this hand and then the opposite foot. Okay. So from here, if you don't know how to barrel roll back to the beginning position, I just want you to drop your flyer forward into a lemon drop. Like that. Yeah. And then get back to bird, okay? So let's do it again. We'll break it down. Okay, Mandy. Perfect. First things first, we grab with our hands. If I'm going this way, if that's your dominant side, okay? Foot placement, not here, all the way around, because she needs to get onto the hip, right? And then we switch the feet over. Let's go to the other side so you have this side to rest, okay? Let's barrel over here. There you go. Beautiful. 2, 1. Nice, Manny. Good work. Good work. Hip. Back to bird. Okay, we're going to go on the opposite side so let Manny rest aside, okay? If we're going this way, her hands up here, down here. So if I'm going left, the hand that is going left needs to be on the hand that's closer onto the knee is where I'm going. So if I'm going this side, my hands are this way. You can figure it out because once you're up here, you can't spin this way with the hand like that. It just doesn't work with your hands. You have to imagine point B, which is straddle. I'm trying to get to straddle. And where the hands work when I get to straddle? This way, yes. So I bring this foot over here, get into side star for a second. We stay balanced, just go real slow. Stay there. So opposite hands pushes off a lot, okay? So this hand's pushing off and this foot is pushing off. This hand's kind of free. Come down, slow. I take this foot, nice man, I keep pressing here. I take this foot, I replace it. You see how my toes go on this side? I replace it into straddle pose. I'm pushing constantly on this wrist here. That's how she makes it nice. It's good job. Took a lot of control. And then imagine point B. Where does this foot go to get me into straddle? Okay? Always be aware of point B. It's more fun to know where you're going. Sometimes it's fun just to explore too. But it's nice if you're like intending to go somewhere, be clear about where you're trying to end up, so you have a map to go to. Okay? So first thing I want you to do is get to at least bird to side star with the hands there, okay? I want you to get to bird, find a nice bird, bring the foot over and get to here first. Just find this balance first, okay? And then from there, if you're feeling confident, replace the foot onto the hip and have her fall. And she's constantly pushing this hand over to straddle. Keep going, Manny. Beautiful. You got it. Great push. Boom. Good work. Pashi? Pashi out. See the ground?
Yeah.
Good. And remember the warm-ups. Mandy. Warm-ups. Bird presses where the legs are lower on the front of the thigh or even on the shin. However much weight you want to add on. Get your legs engaged. Work it out. Do a couple of side stars if you've done them already. If not, get into couch. Can anybody demonstrate couch again? Yeah. Here's another way to get into couch if you don't know how to cartwheel into couch. You can grab hands, foot on the armpit, foot underneath the hip bone here. And 2, 1, she leans in. You can push up. And you can use your hands to push up too. Uh-huh. You think so? From bird? That's great. I love feedback. Thank you, Bill. Bill says this is another way to get into it. I agree with it. I'm going to bring my... Do you do it this way, Bill? Walk it there?
Like I walk down
So you can do from bird to there too. Get to that, and then use your balance. You can grab here, you can grab your hands, and then get some few squats. Okay. All right, Brett, please take this mat. Let's have you work with. He probably weigh the same, but he's flown already. So Bill, will you? I'm a noodle. Fly me anything that I can be a noodle in.
Oh, I was hoping to try side star, but I don't think that'll work. Let's see. Noodle flying, noodle flying.
That's how you could do back fly too.
You're gonna land on the ground, and I'm gonna feel bad. Wait, I might feel bad, except for you know what you're doing. Oh.
It's great.
I almost had you possibly.
Yeah. Do noodle pretzel.
Noodle possibly.
Noodle Rita.
Noodle Rita twist. Oh, lost it. My legs hurt. I did squats yesterday.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually feel my legs tomorrow, maybe.
One more noodle. Noodle Rita.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. That's great. Wait, let me hook this noodle on first. Okay. Here you go, Sandy. Get more weight on the shoulder.
Get more weight on it?
Yeah, on this side. There you go.
Yarg! Yarg!
Yeah.
Yarg! Yarg!
Yeah. Save it. Cannonball. Cannonball. Go. Pull it. Legs straight, Cindy. Go.
You're holding my legs.
Straight up. There you go. Cannonball. Ready? Push on the shoulders. Go. Yeah.
You can fly on anything, can't you?
Very nice.
It's because you're not afraid of, like, dying.
Very nice. Oh, that's terrific.
How's that muscle?
Why don't we play more often?
I don't know. Woo.
That was great. Thank you. Are we ready to move on to the second part of class? Mandy. Okay. No, you can stay. Okay. Now you can move.
Hey.
Okay, Mandy. Okay. So we'll do a tick-tock. Okay?
Yeah.
So people with cartwheel in. Ready? Go. Let's just demo it. Crash. You can crash on. So tuck your chin down. We help. We don't hold. Okay. A real common crash for cartwheel too is not kicking hard enough. This is what happens when you don't kick strong enough. It goes up and straight down. So kick and extend and lock. Okay. Demo. Straddle. Go, Mandy. Okay, again.
I don't know what you're doing.
Save it. They're watching. Okay, again. And all the way through out, okay? Cartwheel all the way in. Elbows pushing. All the way down. And then gymnastics pose. Hands back. Forward. Okay. So let's break it down. Have you cartwheeled yet?
In or out? I mean, I've base cartwheel. Yes.
Okay. So cartwheeling, I'm pushing. Which wrist? Right wrist. This one.
Good answer.
Okay. When you cartwheel in, Every time you have a foot on a hip, generally speaking, you're going to be pushing off the opposite hand. There's a diagonal line of balance. If it's 2 points, it's mostly off this hand that I'm pushing. This hand's more like a guide. She leans in, I press off, I receive her weight, then I kick her. I receive it. It makes the rotation shorter for the flyer. She's pushing constantly here. I kick up strong. I catch her with this foot. Okay, to push from here to one side, I do the same. I meet her in the middle. I receive her weight. That makes her rotate easier. Otherwise, she'd have to. You want to go this way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I receive her weight, and she's pushing off this hand. Opposite hand. Mostly on this hand, okay? So we receive. She pushes off this hand. I kick up when she's over. This balance here. Find this first. If you need to do this first, do this kind of side start first. And then when you're ready, tuck the foot underneath the armpit. And then she can raise this hand up. You're pressing off this hand, right? Okay.
Yeah.
To come down, bring the hands back where you had them. Pushing. The foot guides, traces her back, tucks tight. Tight on the hip. We get back here. You're just going back and forth. It's a pendulum. Okay, so just remember, every time you have a foot on a certain hip, you're going to be pushing most of the weight on the opposite diagonal, on the opposite hand, okay? Push them up, put the foot underneath the armpit, find that balance. If you feel really comfortable and get up to couch and you want to explore different types of couch, she can do a lot of fancy grabs from here, but if she grabs her foot from behind, she could fall backwards. It's important, if you're ready to explore more, shift this foot down towards her butt more. This way. Then she can grab. She has more space to play behind there, okay?
This is my janky.
Okay.
You're looking good.
Nice.
Nice, Mandy.
Kitty.
Yay.
Come on,
I used to couldn't do that.
Asian folk. We're meant to be ballerinas. Right? All the circus people, all those little Asians. Okay. Brett, please, sir, your space. Can we pair up the same in the beginning, Bill?
Yeah.
Play with Brett a little, and then where were you basing first? Mm-hmm. Yeah, base me first, and then base me first, and then Stacy, I want you to base me. Okay, you base me, and then you can base Cindy. Then we'll keep rolling around, okay? Have you flown this today? Did I fly you, Bird? Did I fly you, Bird, to Straddle? No. Okay. I want to fly you if you want to fly, okay? Okay, we're doing our best. Our twist. Okay. Let me grab this real quick. I want people to see this. Okay. I'm pushing off here more, right? Because I'm opposite. 2, 1. Nice. I use the elbow. There we go. Right. Let me shift my feet because my pants, if they're caught, they're good. Okay.
There they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which side do you want to go?
So now.
If you're pushing my torso, like say this way, weight's gonna go on this side. So that means opposite hand is this one. I'm gonna be pushing off this hand a lot.
Okay, let's
So if we go this way, I'm pushing off this hand.
let's try with this hand just because my
Okay,
this
then
right
we'll go on this
shoulder's
foot.
kind of weak. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So 2-1, my torso is gonna go this way. My weight's gonna go on this foot. Okay.
Okay. My toes are caught up
Caught.
in your shirt.
Good call.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll affect it, but
It does.
just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna push. Do I need to straighten this hand as I do?
No, you keep it on the ground because
Just-
with my strength, I can push up. Cindy may not be able to, so
Okay,
you may
so
want
then-
to keep that straight for Cindy.
Okay, but
So
here.
let's get this for now. Okay.
Alright, ready? Okay.
So it's just momentum to 2-1. We push up here, and then I get on this hip. Okay.
Okay.
2-1, midline. There we go. Arm.
Oh, down this way.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Hey,
crazy.
buddy.
I thought I was strong until I did that.
I teach a class right before the main jam at 6:30 on Friday.
Okay.
It's all on that site.
Okay,
there,
thank you, thank you. Sorry.
Two.
I based my cats.
Solid.
Nice. That one felt good.
Yeah. Getting used to each other's bodies. Okay. Same way.
Okay. So I'm gonna. What do I need to do with my left leg? Is that gonna
This
come
leg?
Up this leg.
Nothing really.
Nothing, just
You're
let
gonna
it hang out.
receive me a
Okay.
little, just a little, not all the way because it's hard to press again.
Okay.
Get me on this hip and then
Okay.
push up on this hand. Okay.
Okay. All right.
2, 1. And then I bring this leg low. Good. Now see if you can slowly straighten this hand. Nice. That is it right there. See, now you can bring this foot on the armpit. Beautiful.
Whoops, sorry.
It shifts the weight a little. So once you bring this foot, tilt me this way a little.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I feel
more
like
of my
I was
weight's
just
on here.
like, armpit.
Yeah, slowly, right? Most of the weight's gonna rest on this foot, actually. That's just like an extra addition. So for Cindy, go ahead and straighten your arm the whole time, okay? Maybe a little bit of bend and then push it together and then straight, because that's gonna help her get her torso up, which is important, and her leg needs to engage and come down. One more, 2, 1. Beautiful catch. That catch right there, solid. Okay.
Bring my legs.
So
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
straighten this and then push together, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. She has to be able to have some strength to push off this, okay? And then find that balance when you're ready. On that armpit. Yeah.
This leg is just like grabbing
Yeah.
onto something and it just
Yeah.
picks up so hard.
So most of the weight's on this
Okay.
and then this. And
Okay.
when you put this on slowly, because once you put it on fast, it brings my weight down too fast.
I did it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Again, I was like slow.
That's good.
That's cool. I can do pieces of it. Just
Yeah,
string
so
it together.
for the flyer, it's going to be a lot of arm. If the flyer doesn't have a lot of arm strength for that, I would say get him. Man, how would I help him? It's going to be really you focusing on bending this leg to receive all the weight on this hip and less weight on the arms.
Okay.
If someone has less strength, you have to have more control in your leg to like bring them like all the weight on this foot, like tilt them in a way to get the weight on this leg. So that way they have to press less on the arms. Maybe like more straight arms and like tilt this foot back a little. Ask them to bring their leg low, because the lower they bring their leg here, the more weight can come on this foot. Okay. Cindy, bye. Some water. I'm gonna grab some water. Oh my gosh, I get to fly on Cece. Bottle of water.
Nailed it.
Beautiful.
You said it was trying to stretch out as they got older.
Why are we so scrunched?
We're very close to each other.
Let's get some more mats.
I got the hand. Let's try it on this side.